then Mr. Spriken Studios from YouTube. Many of you know that I have mentioned Mr. Spriken a handful of times on stream. He's just about like the only YouTuber that I interact with. Do you know what I mean? Like on Twitch, it's really easy for me to like interact with all of you. Many of you are streamers in your own right, and we can talk and we can converse and all of that stuff, and it's great. However, on YouTube, the dynamic is very different. Obviously, it's a pre-recorded video, and so you're not really going to have the same kind of interaction as a conversational kind of way that we often do here on Twitch. But yeah, Mr. Spriken is just about the only person on YouTube that I like talk to in the same way that we all talk right now. And he's a really amazing creative builder that has made dioramas, custom Mecha Musume stuff, like, and I'm sure at this point you've all kind of seen his work by now. But yeah, I received in the mail. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? I received in the mail this package today. All the doxy information is cut out. But yeah, Spriken Studios, Spriken Life. And for those that don't know, Spriken is sort of like a short form for spring chicken, because like, you know, that's what keeps you young, is doing your hobbies. I believe that's kind of like the gist of it. So yeah, let's take a look and see what we got here. Undoxing and unboxing. Yes. Yes, it is. Let's go. Some delicious balut. And I have no idea what's inside here, because he had sent me a small package of stuff previously as a supporter of his Patreon. He sent me some items, including a laptop. And he did mention, like, there's some other things that he would like to send me, but I didn't really think about it in terms of a timeline. I was like, okay, well, you know, whenever it comes, and I'm not really thinking about that. But yeah, okay, so I opened it up and I see what it is. I saw the first item. It's Taryn. What's up, Taryn? How's it going? Nice to see you here. Look at this. Very, very cool. This is the Sosai Shoujo Teian accessory pack, I guess is one way to phrase it. It's so it's not the models themselves, but it's like the recording equipment. There's like a small little laptop. Where's my sword pointing? Yeah, look at this laptop. And this appears to be like an effects paddle kind of thing. Maracas? What are these called? Tambourines? Are these tambourines? And there's like a mic, you know, if you want to be a streamer, headset, some alternate face plates. And yeah, this is Ritsuka Saiki, and this is actually the one Sosai Shoujo Teian model that I own. So that's really cool. There's more in the box, so let's take a look. Oh shit. This is like, look at this. What? Holy shit. Like, honestly, that is so nice of Mr. Spriken. This is the Tamoto version white, designed by Ms. And Maru Toys is like the sort of running theme. Cute. Yeah, I know, right? Feel good. What scale Gundam do they fit? I'm about to form a band. Yeah, so these might actually fit with like a Gundam in a funny kind of way. I mean, technically they're 1/10 scale, but you would have to try and fit it in their hand. It very well might be able to fit. Yeah, holy crap, that is very nice of Mr. Spriken. And we were talking about this before, but like, as much as I like building Gundams, I have much more interest in what I would call like civilian mecha, right? Like mecha that aren't explicitly made for war. And so this is an example of something like a civilian mecha that is. I wonder if there's an example of like. So on the Kotobukiya website, you can see they have some examples of like Tamato sort of interacting with other models, like even like these Sosai Shoujo Teiya models actually, and just doing regular people stuff. So that is really cool. And yeah, that's what was in the box. There's a letter here. Let's give a quick scan. Hi, Array. Just a little something to say thanks for being so kind and supporting what I do. These kits were extras I had here, so they won't be missed. Don't worry. Plus, I want to see what you can do with one of these Maru Toys Tamato thingies. I'm not sure if you had one yet. I hope I haven't missed you build and paint one already. No rush either, Mr. Spriken. Yeah, so very, very kind of our pal, Mr. Spriken. Thank you so much. And we're going to do something. What's interesting, you know what I was thinking about? I have been given a number of really cool things from my pals, many of you, including Vanilla, including Old Type, Doku, Karmi, and in the case of tools, much like this, the AK Interactive chipping and aging set that I received from Vanilla, or stickers and model kits like from Old Type. I was thinking maybe I could like combine them all into one, or if not everything, at least use as much as I can of the things that I've been given in a single kind of like diorama build. I think that might be kind of interesting. And so that way we can, yeah, it's the community build. You guys send me all your stuff and I'll make something out of it. Cute little guy. It's a Roomba, a civilian mecha. Is a Roomba a civilian mecha? I think so. I'm gonna put my foot down and say yes, I can confirm. But yeah, once again, that is very cool. These two. Let's take a look actually. Let's take a quick look and see what's in here. Oh look, he put the Sailor Jupiter extra that he received in the mail at some point, or not in the mail, but he got one from Dollarama, good old Canadian Dollarama. Yeah, this looks to be a fairly simple build. This seems to be a fairly straightforward build. The white version. And there's a bit of world building with the Tamato, like, so this is the office where they're made. The Atarasi head office building. It's kind of funny. And here's an example of like the scale. Like a human beside the Tamato. If I find a decent sale for Zoids. Oh yeah, and here's an example of like adding different things to the Tamato, like a gun. I was just saying that one thing that I like about these is that they're civilian models, and so they wouldn't be intended for war and combat and violence, but they're showing you that you can put a gun on it. And yeah, there's like a 1 in 10 scale, 1 in 12 scale frame arm girl beside the Tamato, and then these are a much smaller scale from Hexagear, and you can see how like the context changes. This is like maybe 1 in 20th scale. I want to say this is possibly 1 in 20th scale beside the Tamato, and now the context and the feeling of the model changes depending on the kinds of models that you put beside it. Really want one of these now. You're going to make me spend my money. Yeah, there's a handful of them, Vanilla. I think what you want to look up is Maru Toys. Maru Toys. And you'll see a bunch. But yeah, don't go broke. kotobukiya kits can tend to be pretty pricey. I'm not really sure how much this model is, but you might be able to find them on sale. Let's take a look at this. Gnarly, been lurking. These are always tempting. Much more expensive. Yeah, like the I kind of lump the Marutoy stuff with a lot of the other like cutesy mecha robot things that kotobukiya put out. Like you've got the one that you want to turn into Doraemon, right? Don't go broke. Yeah, so this is like, look at this face. Look at the facial expression. That's good stuff. Oh, there's the laptop. It's actually quite large, if you see here. This is like a part of the laptop. And there's the tambourine. So you have to imagine if a Gundam is going to hold this. I think it would look pretty good, right? If you put like a 1 in 1/44 scale model Gundam. I think that would work. Gundam karaoke. This appears to be the water slides. Yeah, obviously this isn't like a really huge elaborate build. Ooh, what is this for? Oh, I would guess this is for like the wires on the headphones, right? Gotcha. Understood. But yeah, that's really cool. This is gonna be really fun to get into. I was thinking about getting this, but actually I'm pretty sure all my local stores, they just sold out of this fairly quickly. Smaller MGs or a bigger RG? Yeah. Yeah, definitely not a smaller HG though, you're right. Yeah, so I actually had watched the video that Mr Spriken filmed where he was opening up a bunch of these Sailor Moon ones, and he got 3 in the row of Jupiter. And he was like, I think I'm just gonna send one out to somebody. And a little ducky. I actually have another ducky. But yeah, really cool. I actually love the box art too. Often with the box art, it's usually like a illustration, but this is a photograph, and it's kind of these models.